Welcome back, guys. Nico Picasso here with you on Enigma Unlock 2.0. So today I have updated the indicator. So if you go to your indicator tab in TradingView and you search for Enigma Unlock 2.0, you'll have this indicator here that basically identifies buy and sell signal with the trend. We added the EMA filter so that you get signal only with the trend, because prior, if you toggle off, then you get signal all the time based on the logic that we are following. So what is the logic? How does the indicator identifies buy or sell signals, and how do we apply it? So for example, this is a trade that we took today. As you can see, we have a sell signal here and a sell signal here. So if we focus on the first sell signal, for instance, what we would do is that as soon as we have a sell signal on the 30-minute time frame, we would highlight this sell signal with a Gann box, right? From the high to the low. Why? Because the fact that the high of this candle went above the previous candle high, that's a grab of liquidity. And the fact that the candle body closed below its own 50%, that's the bias. Now, what we want is the price to retrace minimum at 50% or above so that we can get a precise entry. And we have multiple ways of doing this. So for instance, if the candle is big like this one, we're going to split this Gann box, the upper side, because that's the discount level, and we are looking for sell trade. We are going to split it many times. So what do I mean by split it? So we're going to have another Gann that we're going to start to stretch from the high to the low, and then refine basically our entry point based on the 50%. And then we are going to do this multiple times until we get all the key levels based on the Gann box, because the 50% are basically our key levels. And we can do this as much as we want because it's ultimate precision, because obviously we do not know where the market is going to stop its retracement. So for example, if we place a line here, that will be a key level. We can place our line on this 50 level right here. That's another key level, and we can place our line here. So the idea is that whenever this candle closed and the market is pulling back, then we have these levels here where we know we could look for sell trade. And then here we enter our sell trade, we place our stop loss above, and the market delivers. Okay, so let me show you another example on gold. So for instance, here, the Gann box is already drawn, but I'll remove it. So if you observe here, we have many opportunities. The first opportunity came in the transition between the Asian session and the London session. So for instance, we will highlight this Gann, this candle like so. And then all we will do is stretch, expand it on the right. And then here we would adjust it to make sure that the Gann box is really pinpoint on this candle. And then, like I said, because it's a wide zone and we are looking to buy in this discount area, so now we are going to split this again to get ultimate precisions. And then when the market returns to this location, then this is where we're going to look for our buy trades in this area here. And as you can see, after this, a few moments later, the market came, tap into this area, providing a precise sniper entry, and then the market went bullish. So obviously that was not the only opportunity we had on gold. We had this opportunity with this huge candle right here. So the signal means we need to be looking for buy trade, but what we have to do after is the actionable, drawing the Gann box from the low to the high, especially if you're looking for a buy trade, and then you want to look for your buy trades below this 50 level. And then if the candle is very big, then you want to be able to split your 50% even more so that you can get ultimate precision. As you can see here, we only had to split it twice. The market came and tapped this area, and then that is where you'd enter your trade to go long. Okay, so sometimes you will have these opportunities where unfortunately the market doesn't move that much. So you had the first opportunity here, the market comes retest and it provides a short-term opportunity, which is not bad, because obviously if you entered here, that's still 57 pips. This is the trade I took today on NASDAQ. So it was based on this buy trade. It was against the trend at the moment. So we had this buy trade right here. So all I did was identify the 50% of the 50. And then when the market taps into it here, I entered the trade. What happened after is that they came a little bit lower. So that means in the 50 of the 50. And then after they delivered, my take profit was right here. So I entered here. I entered on this one. And then the market came and tapped it here. You probably can see it on the screen as we speak. I mainly use it on the 30-minute time frame, but you can use it on the 4-hour also if you want to. I saw a great setup today on the US 500 during the US session. We had this sell signal right here. Why is this a sell signal? The logic is very simple. The high of this candle is higher than the previous candle high. That's a grab of liquidity. And the body closed below 50%, indicating that the market is bearish or it's a bearish bias. If the market closes above, then it can be a bullish bias. So for instance here, as you can see, this candle low, take the previous candle low, and the body close above 50%, and then you see the market goes up after. But it was very short term because it was against the trend. And here, this one was with the trend, and then it went lower. So the EMA filter, obviously you have to toggle it in because it's going to give you that, it's going to basically filter the signals for you with the trend, following the EMA's trend. Obviously, you are free to customize it. On AUDJPY, we saw this already. So I'm just going through a few setups that we had today. So Euro USD on the London session, well, it started on the Asian session where we had multiple signal. This signal didn't come up, I don't know why, but this is a valid signal as well. But we can start also with this signal right here, right? We can see that the market came above the 50% after they confirmed the high is higher than the previous candle high. The market came above, tapped 100 a little bit further, and then it went lower. And that was not the only signal. We also had this signal right here on the 30-minute time frame, like so. And then here we will just have to adjust the Gann from this high to this low, split the 50. And then you can see you get a pinpoint entry right here. And that's very precise, guys. You're not going to get anything like this in the industry. So I'm still considering if I'm going to add the Gann automatically with the indicator. But right now, because this is how I use it, I don't mind. So I'm just showing you how I use it personally, right? So here you had great signals here on Euro USD. This was the US session. You had this signal as well. As you can see, as soon as you highlight the Gann, the candle, you can see the high is higher than the previous candle high. That's a grab of liquidity, and the candle body closes below the 50%, which is a bearish bias. If it closes above the 50%, it's a bullish bias, but then the low has to be lower than the previous candle low. So here, as you can see, the market came back to at least 50%, and then it provided a nice entry. It came close to the 50% of the 50%, but it didn't really touch. But then here it provided a nice trade opportunity to the downside. And this was the last signal that just came in. As you can see right here, the candle high is higher than the previous candle high. The body closed below the 50%, and the market pulls back into the 50 of the 50, and the market start to tank. So this is the strategy I'm going to use in 2025 because it combines a grab of liquidity and a shift in market structure all in one candle. And then all you got to do is split your Ganns, and then you get great sell setup or great buy setup. Okay. So yeah, drop a like, subscribe. If you tried it and you like it, let me know. If you tried it and you don't like it, let me know. I really don't mind. But here, this is the first trade actually I wanted to take today. So let me explain to you. This was a beautiful setup on UJ. So we had this buy sell signal right here. As you can see, the candle body closed above 50%, and the low is lower than the previous candle low. And you see the market tapped the 50, but I wanted the market to come. I wanted to be even more precise. I wanted the market to come and tap the 50 of the 50. If you place a line here, you can see it came really close. So what happened is, because the market failed to come here, then I didn't take the trade, not even here, but it went up nicely. And then I focused on on this buy trade on NASDAQ. Euro AUD had some nice setup today also. We can see here we had a nice, beautiful setup telling us basically to look for sell trades. And then when you split the Gann, you get this perfect entry here. And then you can put your stop loss above, and then the market drops at least 100 pips or more. I think the market dropped easily 130 pips, which is not bad for Thursday, right? This was in the opening. As soon as the market opened, we had this signal on Euro AUD as well. I missed this one. I was sleeping. This one only tapped the 50%, and then the market went lower. So yeah, this is for 2025. This is how we're gonna milk the market, trade safe. And let me show you setups also on a higher time frame. So for instance, if you look at here, we had a 4-hour setup right here on S&P 500. So we are highlighting the low and the high of this candle. You can see the high of this candle is higher than the previous candle high. The candle is definitely bearish. The market pulls back more than 50%. So like I said, when it's a big candle, you want to split it in two. And as you can see, pinpoint right here, that would have been your entry for today. And then you would have gotten these beautiful sell trades on the S&P 500 and then straight into the money. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to go to TradingView and install the indicator. Drop a like, subscribe, and share with other traders. That might help if they're looking for something simple. And this is again built from the understanding of ICT over time. Obviously, ICT doesn't explain it like this, but basically it's about grab of liquidity and shift, right? So what we observe is that sometimes one candle can do the job for you. And after, that's all you need. Because, yeah, we have to stop overcomplicating the market and trying to be as easy as possible. Thanks for watching, guys.